the teams are now just coming out, so I'll take you through those two lineups. Starting off with the Rebels. In goal will be Adam Dubois wearing number 1, 2, Tarek Giddery, 3, Peter Rodgerman, 4, Henry Ochieng, 7, Tyree Clark, 10, Jody Goddard, 11, Victor Makowski, 14, Scott Davies, 16, Dan Roth, 25, Harvey Walker, 26, Josh Alapoju. And then on the subs bench this afternoon will be Jaden Drakes Thomas wearing the 8, number 12, Aaron White, number 13, Henry Upstell, 15, Brian Nelson, 18, Nemeka Anyamwu, 19, Ruben Bartlett-Antwi, and 20 is Balu Makumbi. And for the Urchins this afternoon, there will be in goal number 1, Arthur Nasta, 3, Joshua Hare, 5, Harry Gibbs, 7, Joshua Rees, 8, Thomas Raitt, and the captain, 10, Angelo Belanta, 12, Darren McQueen, 14, Charlie Pegram, 19, Mackay Bond Welch, 22, Samuel Kafour, 23 is Henry Sandert. And on the bench this afternoon for the Urchins will be number 13, Reese Byrne, 11, Miles Weston, 15, Giles Phillips, 16, Charlie Ruff, 18 is Harry Brook, 20, Sean Scannell, and 21 is Nathan Bertram Cooper.
Top of the league, haven't lost the game yet and sort of flying.
And a long ball over the top here, just misjudged by Walker. It comes through to the feet of Pegram. Walker though does well to recover, and it comes to the edge of the box. It's a low drive in there from Belanta, but far too close to Dubois, and Slough nearly undone there just by that long diagonal ball. A couple of yards inside the half. Tyree Clark then just tries to find Tarek Giddery over on that far side, but it is cut out by Bon Welch, and then allows McQueen just to try and drive forwards down that left-hand side. Skips past Dan Roth. Giddery though has recovered just to slow up the run of McQueen. Comes back to Bon Welch just outside the corner of the area, goes across. And a little bit of interplay, then just moves the ball out to Belanta, who's now on this right-hand side, faced up with Odgerman. Just tries to put the ball into the feet of Pegram, and then out to this near touchline to Hare, who puts the ball across to the back post. There's a header in there, it's blocked, and then the follow-up in there from, I think it was Tom Wright. Just fired over the bar. Peter Rodgerman is on there. He's got himself a brace. Is it 2 headers that he scored?
No, 1 kick.
Is it 1 from the foot and 1 from the head?
Well, yeah.
It will be Goddard to deliver this ball in. It's flat. It's gone right the way through everyone, and it just didn't quite have that angle to sort of creep in at that far post. I think Nasta would have had a fair handle on it had it sort of gone just a foot the other side of the post, as they Farnborough lost 8-0 to Winchester, I think it was. It's a competition that they treat as seriously as the scoreline would suggest. But a ball into the area into Goddard. Low drive is blocked, and then the second follow-up is converted though by Goddard this time around. No mistake at the second time of asking there from the Rebels' little magician, as he finds the corner of the net, runs off to celebrate with the Rebels off to that left-hand side goal to us, putting the Rebels 1-0 up. In sort of came out of nothing.
What did I say? Records are there to be broken, and what Slough seem to love doing is beating teams that don't lose. Did have the first chance, of course, to score the goal. Couldn't do it the first time, so he done it with the second.
And it will be just outside the left-hand corner, from Slough's perspective at least, the left-hand corner of the penalty area. Josh Hare will be stood over this with his right foot just to deliver an outswinger.
And being a 1-0 up, Gary, what does Slough do for me? Do they try and get another to consolidate it, or do you? I suppose you can't really sit back, can you, against a side like Hornchurch?
We will come back to that. Hare delivers the ball into the box, goes over to the back post. It is headed back towards the edge of the area. Bit of space, a fierce drive in there from Josh Rees. Is good save from Adam Dubois. Danger hasn't completely gone though. Rodgerman does head away. Falls out to Pegram though, just inside the middle of the Slough half. Out to that far hand side to Kafour. He still stayed forwards. Pegram then just trying to dink one across. It's not been read by any of the attacking players there, and it's gone out of play for a goal kick. But a good strong set of wrists in there from Adam Dubois just to keep the scores level. Now he's breaking out to Bon Welch, then to Pegram, back out to this near touch line into Hare. Ball in is headed away by Odgerman, comes back out to Hare just on this near touch line. Exchanging passes with Pegram, back into here now, just in the centre circle at the outside of the area, and then a fierce drive is smacked into the face of Odgerman. A long drive from outside the area in there by Tom Ray has gone in as Odgerman was down inside the area holding his face. Protests in there from Scott Davis with the match official, but not a bad strike from outside the box all in all, Cam. It is the equaliser for the Urchins. Goddard moving the ball to Odgerman and then back to Davis just inside his own half. Tries to find Giddery, and it's an awkward bounce there. Seeing the ball fall to Mikowski on the edge of the area, just coming across. Tried to go past one too many though, and it's Ochieng then that picks up the pieces. Goes to Giddery on that right-hand angle. A low drive flashes across the face of goal, but just beyond the far post with Nesta planted on the spot. Slough though with the ball, just looking out towards that right-hand side into the chest of Goddard. Just takes that first touch and then moves across the pitch inside the Hornchurch half. Comes square to Henry Ochieng, just lines one up from outside the box. And again, that first goal's not far away, but it's not going to be from that shot.
That's going to be next year in the Boulders League, ain't it?
A low strike in there with the instep of his left foot just wide of Nasta's right left-hand post. 20 yards out from the touchline for Hornchurch. Sander there just about gets past Odgerman into the area, just moving across. Tries to try and bun one into that far corner, and then again that ball falls to the feet of a Hornchurch player on the edge of the area. Reese this time though with the strike, but can't quite get the control in there. No pressure there on the Slough keeper as we approach 40 minutes on the clock here at Arbour Park. Still one apiece. Slough haven't taken the lead through Johnny Goddard before a fantastic strike from Tom Wright. Giddery now breaking into the area, bundled over, and it's given as a free kick for Hornchurch, and a yellow card there for Giddery. Davies just moving forwards, just up to the halfway line, just beyond, just in that left back position, goes into the feet of Tyreek Clark. All a bit too congested. Now Davies will have to recover and get back into position, but Clark does well to make that challenges in there with Belante. As then Odgerman just collides with Pegram, and again just lunging in, and it's a red card in there for Odgerman. Had gone in with his foot up, but no dissimilar to a challenge that we'd seen earlier on from Wright on Ochieng.
I don't think that's a red, to be honest, from first viewing.
So after all that will be a Hornchurch free kick, just 10-12 yards or so inside the Slough half. Right back Josh Hare will get ready to take this. Now holding a high line to try and defend this free kick. Delivered in long and diagonally out towards that sort of corner of the D. It's fallen into the edge. And it's a fantastic reactionary save in there from Dubois. The shot, a low shot in there, had been deflected, and the goalkeeper had already dived, just managed to throw out a leg and flick that ball up over the bar. Bon Welch though just working well with Gibbs then, just to be able to allow Gibbs to clear that ball high and long. Couldn't be there, just winning that battle with Belanta, but it falls to Charlie Rufford, then goes out to the far side to Pegram. But then a good sliding challenge in there from Harvey Walker there, just slides in front of the shot and just gets that important block in there as Pegram was just looking to fire one in across goal. From square to Pegram, then into Kaffour, just a nice little ball roll just to try and buy himself some space, but Hornchurch moving the ball side to side outside the Slough area at the moment. Now on the right hand side, comes back to Kaffour just outside the area, just tries a ball into the area. So fierce drive in there from Pegram, just from that right hand channel, stings the palms of Adam Dubois and over the bar for another Hornchurch corner. But 2.5 minutes in and Hornchurch is signalling their intent already.
This is of course what Slough didn't want.
Short corner there just allows Hornchurch a bit of space. Delivered a high chip ball over to the back post where Belanta is in space, tries a volleyed effort, and it's just wayward. There'll be a throw in though to Slough with Dan Roth just looking down this right hand touchline, flicked on by Bartlett Antwi in towards that corner area. Mikowski goes to pick the ball up. He's holding it off against Kaffour, just does well to twist and turn towards the byline, does well to cut back inside the penalty area, looking for options. Go back to Brian Nelson. It's a in-step shot there, just curling away towards that far post, just narrowly over the bar. Back to Ochieng, and a long ball forwards there, looking for Mikowski. Does well to pick up the second ball past Gibbs. And then just with Bartlett Antwi just making that run off him. Mikowski though driving through the middle. He's gone out to that left-hand side, plays the ball into Bartlett Antwi, and it's a fantastic finish with the outside of his right foot. Hits a rare Slough counter-attack at the start of this second half. But against all odds, they have taken a 2-1 lead here against Hornchurch. Despite being down to 10 men, Bartlett Antwi in there with a fantastic finish. Great link-up play with Mikowski just to flick that ball over the advance of Nasta and into the empty net. Slough Town 2, Hornchurch 1.
Well, I think it was safe to say we didn't expect that. Peppered by Hornchurch for the whole of the second half so far. The first chance Slough get, of course, Victor does really well to kick the ball and just sort of dinks it over to Ruben Bartlett Antwi, and he just dinks it again over the keeper.
Weston there with his first involvement, sees his attempted cross cut out, and it's now a 3-on-3 as Slough now look to break. Mikowski looking to play in Bartlett Antwi just down this right-hand channel. Kafur just comes across, told him up on the edge of the area. He cuts inside towards the edge of the D, goes out to his strike partner Mikowski, just has it back to goal and has to go back to Nelson. Back to Bartlett Antwi now, just on that right channel. It's a low drive, it's a good save in there from Nasta, diving low to his right. Palms it away, and then Hornchurch are able to clear. Just to make sure that Slough get that out at the expense of a throw-in down by the corner flag, just on Hornchurch's left. Balanta and Scannell just looking to link up. Scannell does well to evade the challenge of Roth. Header from Tom Ray, headed away by Macumbi. Comes out to the edge of the area, and it's right again. Very similar to that first goal that he scored, finding the corner of the net through a crowd of players, in past Dubois' right hand and into the corner of the net. So that's 2-2 now this afternoon. Tom Ray again on the score sheet with a probably not as well struck as the first one that he hit. Trying to find a bit of space, but a good tackle in there from Nelson. Just sees that ball break nicely. Looking for there just to pick up the pieces inside that Slough half, and then delivers the ball out to Weston on that far touchline. 18 yards away from the byline, just crossing towards the area, and it fires one in. One of those ones that you try and bend in towards the far corner, too close to Dubois though, and he's able to touch that one over the bar at the expense of a corner. Will be a corner from that right-hand side now that Tom Ray will look to take with his left foot. Be another in-swinger. His hands go up in the air. Delivered in towards the middle of the area, and it's bundled home in there. I think it was Charlie Ruff that got the last touch. There's a flicked header, I think, from the middle from Balanta out towards that far side. It's just bundled in at the back post by Charlie Ruff. And the ball then breaks to Hornchurch again. Now moving the ball now, Balanta with a bit of space just down this left wing. He's able to drive towards the edge of the Slough area, finds there's a fantastic strike in there from substitute Charlie Ruff, looking to add to his tally, but narrowly over the bar, finding that little bit of space on the edge of the area. He's now looking to move the ball down the left-hand side. Gibbs is in there well to win that first ball. Between White and Davis, moving the ball out to Roth now, into Nelson. Nelson just looking to feed in Bartlett Antwi, feeds it into the run of the striker. It's a low shot that is saved rather comfortably though by Nasta. And then Hornchurch are able to clear, but a little sighter in there from Slough that show that they're not quite out of the game yet. And again, just a little bit of a tug there on Charlie Ruff. But Slough were able to play the ball forwards. And just a bit of a pressure in there from Brian Nelson. Nearly sees him nick that ball inside the Hornchurch half, but Hornchurch were able to clear. Finds Ruff inside the Slough half, just in the centre circle now, driving forwards, looking for the run of McQueen. It's off the back of Balu Macumbi, and then slots it underneath the advance of Adam Dubois, and I think that is pretty much game done now. Slough Town 2, Hornchurch 4. Darren McQueen there with the fourth. A couple of minutes remaining for 10 men of Slough to try and get back into this, but I think 2 goals is going to be too much of an ask, especially with a man down as well. It does fall to the feet of Charlie Ruff. Looking to play off of Balanta. It does so with a successful 1-2, just moving down this left-hand side. Just chops back to his right foot and then tries a through ball into the run of Rees. Rees will get there just ahead of Dubois, and it's a delicate little finish, and it will be a 5th for Hornchurch. Good run off the ball in there from Rees, and it allowed them for a simple one-on-one finish and a delicate little touch past the advancing Dubois to add in the gloss there to a 5-star performance from Hornchurch. Slough Town 2, Hornchurch 5. I think then just those efforts from the Slough players, as you say, just to try and get themselves back on level check. Had it been 11 on 11, as the referee does bring the proceedings to a close this afternoon. It's a strong victory for Hornchurch, and they have cemented their place at the top of the division with a fantastic 5-2 win here at Slough this afternoon.